everyone and welcome to Driven Mad.
Right, I'm going to try and make this quick because I gabble too much apparently.
Oh, that's going to be so difficult for him not to
So,
talk.
L200, front springs, vehicle sits on the piss, we don't know why.
Yep.
So we're going to change them. While we change them, we're using 555 ball joints. They're already on there, they've rusted like buggers, so I'm going to spray them first and we'll show you that now.
Yep.
Right then, let's kick this job off. We're going to start dismantling this. We're going to take out the top arm with the upper ball joint, and we're going to take the top arm completely out and get it out of the way. We've also got to take off the tie rod end. Luckily we're doing that anyway because it needs to be replaced. And of course the main goal here is to access that spring and shock as easily as possible. So we're going to start on doing stuff and I'll list them as we go. Right then, before we get too ahead of ourselves, we need to take off this little bracket, which is going to give us a bit more access to that upper ball joint nut. And this is a little cheeky size 12, and it gets rid of 2 of the lines with 1 bolt. So we'll get that out of the way, and then we can get our spanner in and get that top nut undone.
Now what we'll do is we will lower that down, and I won't take it all the way off because this is sitting currently under quite a lot of pressure. So we'll take it down just so the nut is flush. Now, what we've got to do is basically break this joint apart because at the moment friction's holding these two together and all the weight of this is on it. So I've kept the nut on so when I break it loose this arm doesn't go down too far. There we go. So you see all the pressure relief off that, and now we'll keep it in this position with pressure on the arm. Whilst he's sitting in position, I'm going to have to take off the tie rod ends, track rod ends, so we'll pop them out now. And I've just noticed we're going to have to replace them as well because they're completely split.
Quick little tip, if you're reusing your track rod end, flip the nut upside down and hit it that way so you don't damage the crown part of the nut.
There we go. Don't take it off, because you need to, before you count how many turns it is, so you can put the new one on roughly in the same spot. So make sure we got good pressure on our ball joint. Now there might still be pressure on it, so be a bit careful. Right, there we go. That nut's off, no pressure. So at the moment we should be able to now lower that down a bit. There you go. You see it just completely popped off there. But before we can continue with that, we need to actually remove this upper arm because you can see it's completely enclosed in here. There's no space. So take out these 2 big bolts here. All right, this is a size 19.
I jumped the gun a little bit here and forgot there was a couple more little brackets to take off. So there's this little size 12 on the side of the shock which holds one of the sensor wires on, and there's also 2 up above on the arm itself which would have been much easier to take off before I undid the entire arm. But you know, hindsight's a wonderful thing, and now you all know.
So arm should be out. Right, now on top of the shocks we've got 3 size 14s.
One little tip I will say here is if you've got a spanner with a ratchet on it, use that because you can't get a socket in there, and with a normal spanner it'll take forever. Now that I've tapped the bolt halfway out, we need a little bit more weight on it, so we're going to get my lardy arse to swing on it whilst Dad taps the rest of it out.
We should be able to pull the bottom being careful of our wires, and just pop them out like so. Bosh! So now I'm going to go do the other side, we'll time lapse it, and then we will be back to do the springs.
We've got out our spring compressor. We've done it before.
But it's a bigger spring compressor than
It's much better than a little
because
drilling
we
jig.
are wussies.
Right, now it's just worth running through what we're doing here. This spring compressor, we're just literally compressing the spring, hence the name, and undoing the top mount, taking the old spring out, compressing the new one, and putting the shock back in whilst putting that top plate back on.
Right, we've just made the same error we made last time, and I've only just remembered it. The bottom, the bolt goes through like that, so the bracket is straight. Now that comes up straight, and then this has 3. Now we need one of these bang on the middle in line with that.
Right, now we've recompressed the spring and got that top mount lined up, we're putting on the new tie rod end. Now it's a matter of unscrewing the old one, counting how many turns it is, and putting on the new one exactly the same amount of turns, so the alignment's roughly in the same direction. Now look at that, new sexy spring in there, looks really, really good. Now we're just going to get everything buttoned up, all tightened back together, and then we'll have to do the other side.
So, Dad's munching on ice. It's been a hot one in here today. We're a bit,
not for me, because I haven't done anything.
No, but we're a little bit sweaty. Both of us, even doing nothing, you're a bit sweaty. But take a look at the motor car. It's sitting level. There's only 10 mil difference. There was 30, 40 mil difference before, and at the moment you can just see it hasn't settled. The wheels are like that because it's not settled and whatnot. So we'll go and take it around the block, go and get an alignment done, and Bob should be our uncle, whoever he is.
Yeah, well, Bob was my uncle, but anyway, let's not go down that road.
But no, good video, and it took quite a long time, didn't it? We started this at what, 10:30, 11?
Yeah.
And now it's 4:30, so it's taken us a while. We have had lunch in the middle of that. But,
yeah, and a lot of coffee.
Yeah, it's not that difficult, it's just long-winded process. But
there's a bit more to it, because we weren't going to do the track rods.
True, we weren't going to do the tie rod ends, but they needed to be done because they were completely split. So we've done them.
That's the word I was looking for.
Get your belt out, did you?
Well, we had a curry.
We had a curry, yeah, and I'm just smelling it. But yeah, anyway, the springs look wicked. I'll put in some shots of them now, and yeah, super happy.
And lucky it's not smell-o-vision.
Hold out your hand. The car's done.
Yeah, thank you. How much do I owe you?
Nothing.
Oh, he's a darling.
Yeah, no, nothing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We will catch you in the next video.
One day I'll change.